Hey, hi, hello. My name's Christine, and welcome back to my channel. I say welcome back because I assume you've watched my first video, and if you haven't, the link in the down bar. So if you couldn't tell by the title today, I am going to answer questions that nobody asked me. Question number 1. What did you want to be when you were small? I wanted to be a marine biologist because I wanted to swim with the little dolphins and some manta rays. But then I learned that you had to do way much more than just swim with them, and my dream died. You could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? I would have to go with bowling. If you could hire someone to help you, what would it be with? Cleaning, cooking, or yard work? Definitely cooking, because when I'm hungry, I want it to be ready right then, and I don't want to do any dishes. Have you ever had a nickname? What is it? Why, yes, I do have a nickname. My family calls me Teeny. Would you like to know why? When I was a baby, I was very small, and if you take the last syllable of my name and add a Y to it, you get Teeny. If money were not an object, what would you do all day? The same thing I'm doing now. Just kidding. Probably go skydiving or up in like a hot air balloon. How would your friends describe you? You mean aside from gorgeous? Sarcastic. They'd probably call me weird, amongst other things. If you were a superhero, what powers would you have? I don't know. Mind reading? Because that comes along with like mind control. So if I go to the bank and I tell you to give me all your money, you'll be like, yeah, that's such a great idea, Christine, I'll totally do it. If you could share a meal with any 4 individuals, living or dead, who would they be? Melissa McCartney, Sandra Bullock, my mom, because she would have no other plans that night, so I'd say let's go out to eat, and I guess we'll just have an open seat. How often do you buy clothes? Not as much as I would like. What is your favorite holiday? Halloween, because candy, haunted houses, costume, haunted houses. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? 30-ish, maybe, and some change. How old were you when you learned Santa wasn't real, and how'd you find out? I was either in 5th or 6th grade, and I found the letter that I wrote to Santa in my mother's closet. And I also found the wrapping paper that was used on my presents from last year. I asked her about it. You want to know what her answer was? She said she made a copy of my letter. I turned that piece of paper around. I said, really? Because I see the ink blotches on the other side, Mom. How do you explain that? What was your favorite subject in school? Passing period, because it was 5 minutes where I didn't have to learn. Do you collect anything? You know when you go to a movie and they give you a ticket stub? I collect those. There's a reason behind it. So when I was little, I used to keep them in my jacket pockets. And one day, my mother asked, Christine, why do you keep them in your jacket pockets? I said, because I don't know. So she made me take them out, forcibly. And that day, we went out shopping to Old Navy. And that was the day where they had some weird contest thing going on, and a question was, win this prize. That's not a question, but win this prize if you have a movie ticket stub. And what did I do? I put my hand in my pocket and pulled out nothing. And I looked at my mom and I said, thanks a lot. Keep in mind that this was years ago, and I still get heated while talking about it. Who was your first crush? My first crush was in preschool/kindergarten. He was also my boyfriend. His name was Bumper, and I had about maybe 2 or 3 other boyfriends, but he was my number 1. He was number 1 bae. And I graduated, and he got held back, and I never saw him again. And I don't know his real name, So maybe we could do like one of those like help me find this person. So Bumper, if you're watching this, hey, have you ever eaten a crayon? No, but I have licked one because it said orange and I thought it tasted like oranges. Are you hot? I think I'm like room temperature. Worst injury you've ever had? So I used to play basketball in 7th grade, not because I wanted to, but because I was forced. And I really hated playing and I did not like practice, but the actual one time where I tried to make an effort, I messed up my ankle. And then a couple games later, I messed up my other ankle. Do you notice a common theme here with my mom forcing me to do things I don't want to do and it ends up going terrible? Were you an honor roll student in school? Yes. Yes, I was. Every year. Last time you got stopped by a cop or pulled over? I was 19 and I was going as fast as a white truck in front of me on a 2-lane road. There was a cop that clocked the white car in front of me, but instead pulled me over. What's even worse is on my ticket, the cop said that I was a white ginger. Is there anything ginger-like about this hair or white about this tan? No? Wow, look at that. We are all out of questions. If you were really counting those weren't 50. But I'm a rebel, and I don't like to conform to society's wants and needs. But in reality, I just didn't really want to look up that many or think of any because I'm lazy. No, but on a real note, if you know Bumper or you find him, let me know. Let me know.